The Nolan Arenado trade is finally official. We got all the details. We know all the pieces that are involved in this trade now. So I'm going to break it down for you guys today. And I'm also going to give my reaction to the whole trade as well. What's up, guys? It's Tom here. Welcome back to the channel. And today I'm here to talk about the Nolan Arenado trade. Let's get into the meat and potatoes of this trade right off the bat. The Colorado Rockies sent Nolan Arenado to the St. Louis Cardinals for 5 players and 4 of them being prospects. The one big league ready player in this deal was Austin Gomber, a left-handed pitcher. The 4 prospects were third baseman Miguel Montero, third baseman Mateo Gil, right-handed pitcher Tony Losi, and right-handed pitcher Jake Summers. So those were the pieces. Now let's talk about these players a little more in depth. So Austin Gomber in 2020 for the St. Louis Cardinals was a starter for a bit and then also came out of the pen as well. He only had 4 starts this season in the 29 innings that he pitched. He had a 1.86 ERA along with a 3.54 FIP. His arsenal includes a lower 90s fastball. He has a curveball that's big and is sweeping. He also has a slider and also a changeup, but primarily he goes to that fastball curveball. Where do I see Mr. Austin in the Rockies rotation? I think he'll be a middle of the pack or bottom of the rotation kind of guy, but if they want to use him out of the pen, that is an option as well. Obviously, if you can keep up the 1.86 ERA, he's going to be phenomenal, but I don't think that'll be the case. I think it'll get back to where that FIP is at around 3.54, and if he can even keep it below 4 in a full season of play, he'll do great for the Rockies. Next up, third baseman Miguel Montero. I don't know if I'm saying his first name right, so I'm just going to call him Mr. Montero. He is the 8th ranked prospect within the Cardinals organization. In 2019, he was called up to the AA level. He did not do too good. He only hit 188 with 7 home runs in 59 games played, and his strikeout percentage was above 30%. He's more of a raw prospect in my opinion from what I've read doing my research. He needs to refine his approach because it seems like he's swinging and missing and striking out a lot, but definitely that raw power is there and power potential is there. He is 6'3" and 235 pounds, so more than enough weight and size to drive the ball out of the park. We'll move on to Mateo Gil now, the 22nd ranked prospect within the Cardinals organization. Jeff Passan said he was a third baseman, but upon further inspection, it says that he is a shortstop. And it says he's a natural shortstop. It seems like he's got good defensive tools. It says he has good hands and smooth actions, so that's always good to hear. He'll maybe be able to play the shortstop position at the big league level one day for the Rockies. We'll have to see. Depends if Trevor Story comes back or not. I think that'll be a whole nother dramatic situation that happens in the future. So we're going to have to see how that plays out as well. But Mateo actually had a pretty good rookie ball campaign. Hit 270 with 7 home runs in 51 games played. Moving on, Tony Losi, number 19th ranked prospect within the Cardinals organization. He was a 2019 third round pick by the Cardinals. And I think this is a pretty exciting prospect for the Rockies that they're getting back. He's going to be a power pitcher. He has that fastball that's 94 to 96, tops at 98 miles per hour, and he could maybe even hit 100 in the near future in his career. Pair that with a low 80s slider. He's the prototypical power pitcher, late inning kind of guy, but when he was at Georgia in college, he was a starter and a very dominant one, and probably one of the best in the SEC when he was in college. It is still undecided whether he's going to be a starter going forward, but in my opinion, it seems like he'll become a closer and late inning kind of guy going forward. Last but not least, we have Jake Summers, who was the 2019 10th round pick by the Cardinals. I have no clue what to say about this dude. In rookie ball, he had a 4.18 ERA and 51 2/3 innings pitched. That's about it. That's all I could find about Jake. Well, we'll have to see what Jake does in the future because I honestly have no clue about him. Even after doing some research, I still have no clue what he's all about. But that's what the Rockies got back in return for Nolan Arenado. Here we go. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think of this whole deal. In my opinion, Rockies got absolutely bamboozled in this deal, fleeced in my opinion, and I'll get into my reaction to this whole trade. Like I just said, Rockies got absolutely worked in this deal. And if I were to give this trade a grade, I think I'm going to go C-. I say C- just for the fact that the Rockies are getting back 5 players in this deal for Nolan Arenado. They're not all exactly top prospects. I think quality over quantity is better in this case when you're moving a guy like Nolan Arenado, because it just seems like the Rockies front office just was blindfolded with a dart, you know, and then just had a list of the Cardinals prospects and just throwing darts at a dartboard, and wherever they landed, that's who they were going to get back in the deal. So maybe I could become the Rockies GM, work in their front office, help them out. Who knows? That's what it seems like. They also paid the Cardinals $50 million for Nolan Arenado to be moved as well. The Cardinals don't have to pay for Nolan Arenado's salary next year, and also the year after that. The Cardinals will only be paying him, I believe, $15 million or so a year for that year. I think the pieces I like in this deal are Tony Losi, and I think Montero as well, if he can figure out his approach at the plate, because the power tools are definitely there. And Losi, I think he could be a closer for the Rockies going forward if he pans out and progresses the way that he should and develops the way he should with that very good fastball, and potentially adding a plus off-speed pitch with that as well. That was the Nolan Arenado to the St. Louis Cardinals deal. That was an absolute steal for the Cardinals. I mean, they didn't give up any of their top prospects. If you told me you could get Nolan Arenado for none of your top 5 prospects, as a GM, I think I am making that move just about 10 out of 10 times, even with his ridiculous contract. Well, even on top of that, the Rockies are paying you for a year and a half worth, basically, of Arenado for free. Good for the Cardinals, man. Good for the Cardinals. I think that's a very good trade for them. A+ trade for them. That's what I would give them. In conclusion, Cardinals get an A+ in this deal, and then the Rockies, I think, get a C- in this deal. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more MLB offseason news and content. I'll be here when big trades go down or when big signings happen, so make sure to hit the notification bell as well, so as soon as my video goes live, you'll be able to see it. Let me know down in the comments your thoughts about this whole situation, guys. With that being said, thank you for watching the video. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.
Perfect. Perfect.